6 Stoic Daily Habits to Build Unshakable Inner Strength. Have you ever felt like your mind was a chaotic battlefield? On one side, a storm of negative emotions, anxiety, irritation, exhaustion. On the other, a deep desire for control, balance, and a calm, meaningful life. Today's world moves too fast, it's too loud, and too exhausting. We're taught how to do more, achieve more, showcase more, but hardly anyone teaches us how to master our own inner world. You might be surrounded by people and still feel completely alone. You might be thriving out there, yet each night you lie awake wondering why you're even doing it all. That's when you need a foundation, not some glittery motivation, but a solid inner framework, a quiet force that cannot be shaken. Inner strength. Stoic philosophy, born over 2,000 years ago, has never gone out of relevance. And in today's video, we'll guide you through 6 daily Stoic habits that may seem simple, but if practiced consistently, can build an inner force so strong, no life storm will ever knock you down. This isn't a pep talk, not a tip to look calm on the surface. This is the path of inner training. Because as Marcus Aurelius once wrote, no one can hurt you unless you allow them to. Right now, let's go deeper into 6 Stoic daily habits to build inner strength together with Stoicism Empire. Habit 1. Begin the day by examining your own mind. Each morning when you open your eyes, the world is already waiting to pull you into its whirlwind. Unanswered messages, tasks piling up, the pressure of your roles, a father, a mother, an employee, a leader. And so you jump out of bed, dragging along an unprepared mind, chasing after tasks as if life itself is breathing down your neck. A Stoic does not live like that. They understand how you begin your day shapes your mood, your reactions, and your attitude for the rest of life. And the first habit, the foundation of all Stoic practice, is this. Reflect on your mind at the start of the day. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king of Rome, once wrote in Meditations, every morning remind yourself, today you may meet selfish, dishonest, envious, or ungrateful people, but don't let them rob your inner peace. This isn't about starting the day pessimistically, but to anticipate the possibilities and prepare the mind not to react blindly. The mind, like a warrior, cannot go into battle untrained. This morning reflection doesn't have to be complicated. Just 5 to 10 quiet minutes each morning to ask yourself, what's my emotional state today? What am I anxious about? Am I ready to face the unexpected? What lies beyond my control, and am I ready to let it go? This isn't meditation. It's not prayer. It's an honest conversation with yourself. This way, you no longer let emotions hijack your early hours. Instead, you step into the world with a trained mind, calm, clear, and composed. Epictetus emphasized, don't expect the world to adapt to you. Adjust your mind to suit the world. Reflecting each morning is your first step in doing just that. Over time, this habit brings a very real change. No more rush, no more impulsive reactions, only a proactive state where you live, not just react. And the best part? You don't need anyone to help you with this. No tools, no books, no permission, just yourself. And a morning started with awareness. In a world full of noise and information, a few quiet minutes to reflect on your mind is the strongest antidote you can give yourself. Habit 2. Proactively welcome what doesn't go your way. After starting your day by examining your mind, the second habit, no less important, is this. Proactively welcome the unwanted. That might sound counterintuitive. Since childhood, we've been taught to avoid trouble, dodge pain, and do everything to make our day go smoothly. But the Stoics understood something deeper. Adversity is the best teacher. And if you keep living in a mindset of, I hope everything goes well, you'll constantly be disappointed, confused, and never truly grounded. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Love your fate. Don't just endure what happens, embrace it. It was made for you, and you were made to face it." This is the principle of amor fati, the love of fate. It means you don't just accept adversity, you welcome it as a necessary part of inner training. And the beautiful thing is, once your perspective shifts, you stop fearing misfortune. You begin to approach every situation, whether it's an accident, a mishap, or a misunderstanding, as a chance to train your mind, your calm, your gratitude. Practicing this isn't hard. You can start with the small things. Stuck in traffic? Take a breath and treat it as a patience drill. Someone rude to you? Use it to practice composure. Rejected or criticize? See it as an invitation to observe yourself. Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher and Stoic master, once said, "It's not events that cause us suffering, but how we think about them." When you live with the mindset of welcoming the unwanted, you'll notice something powerful. You stop resisting reality. You no longer get pulled into endless complaining. You conserve your energy for what you can actually influence. A Stoic doesn't wish for the world to be gentle. They only wish to be strong enough not to be shaken by it. And that strength is built bit by bit every day from the very things that seem to bother you most. When you train this mindset daily, like a habit, you stop asking, "Why me?" and start asking, "What can I train in this situation?" You stop wishing, "I hope this doesn't happen," and start choosing, "Who will I become when this does happen?" That's the beginning of true inner strength. Habit 3, rewrite the story in your mind every day. Have you noticed? Some days nothing bad really happens, and yet you feel drained, irritated, discouraged, ready to shut the world out. The reason isn't out there. It's the story running in your mind. Stoic philosophy calls this inner discourse, the constant stream of things you whisper to yourself over and over. Someone doesn't reply to your message. You think, "I don't matter." Others succeed. You think, "I'm falling behind." You get rejected. You think, "I'm a failure." You make a mistake. You think, "I'll never get better." These small stories, repeated often, erode your inner strength faster than any external blow. The Stoic understands this, and they train one crucial habit: mastering their inner monologue. Marcus Aurelius, on countless lonely nights at war, still found time to write and reshape his own thoughts. His meditations were not written for others, but to guide himself. He wrote, "Your mind becomes what you feed it every day. Be careful what you say to yourself." This habit, seemingly simple, is the spine that holds your inner posture upright when life tilts sideways. So how to practice it? Each day, take 10 quiet minutes and a small notebook. Write down what's going on in your mind, then rewrite it with more reason, more stability, more kindness. For example, "I feel useless today." Reframe, "That's just a feeling. I'm still trying." "No one cares about me." Reframe, "I can't control others' thoughts. I can control my own character. I'm scared to fail again." Reframe, "There is no failure, only lessons. Each fall is a better rise." Epictetus once said, "No one can hurt you unless you allow them." And you allow them by believing the wrong stories in your mind. The Stoic doesn't run from negative thoughts. They face them, observe them, and rewrite them with reason. Treat this habit like cleaning your mental home each morning. If you don't clean, the garbage piles up, rots, and poisons you. But if you clean regularly by rewriting your thoughts, you'll find clarity, lightness, and a calm that lasts all day. Remember, you are not the voice in your head. You are the one listening and choosing how to reply. And if you're thinking, "Oh, come on, I suck at writing. How can I write like Marcus?" relax. This channel doesn't check your grammar. Just write for yourself, like Marcus wrote for himself. And if you're nodding along with what you're hearing, why not hit subscribe to Stoicism Empire so you can get your daily dose of inner strength? If today your inner story is draining you, don't believe it right away. Sit down, rewrite it. You'll see. You're no longer a victim of your mind. You're its master, like a true Stoic warrior. And if you feel peace hearing this, stay. This channel was made to walk with you. Habit 5. Set boundaries with external information and emotions. You wake up in the morning, and what's the first thing you do? Scroll your phone? Open social media? Read the news? Most likely, yes. And then what happens? You see someone flaunting their achievements. You see a heartbreaking accident. You see a heated argument in the comments section. You see a post that stirs up anxiety about the future. It's not even 8 a.m., and your mind has already been pulled in 100 directions that have nothing to do with your own life. Seneca once warned, "The human mind becomes disordered when it tries to carry the burdens that don't belong to it." Today, information isn't just abundant, it attacks you relentlessly. Every notification, every video clip, every article is an invisible thread draining your focus, your calm, and your reason. And you don't even realize it because it feels so normal. The Stoic doesn't live this way. They understand the outside world can't hurt you unless you let it in. Epictetus taught his students, don't let others decide what will make you sad, anxious, or excited. Otherwise, you're not living with reason. You're just reacting like a puppet to the world. And this habit of setting boundaries is your mental fence, protecting your inner peace. What does it look like concretely? Don't read the news first thing in the morning. Give your mind at least 30 minutes of peace. That's your golden hour to stabilize your thoughts, not let the world set your emotional tone. Limit social media time, not because it's inherently bad, but because you don't need to know so much about others to live a meaningful life. Avoid over-consuming negative content. There are things you need to know to take action, but many others you know just to worry without any power to change them. Stay away from pointless debates. The Stoic doesn't need to win arguments. They need to keep their composure in order to win over themselves. Listen to others' emotions, but don't carry them as your own. Be kind, but have boundaries. If not, you'll be swept up in emotional chaos that doesn't even belong to you. A very real example. When you're already stressed from work and a friend tells you their heartbreaking story, you empathize. But if you keep thinking about it, carry their pain home with you, and lose sleep over it, you're weakening your own ability to cope. The Stoic isn't numb, but they have boundaries. And those boundaries help them stay clear-headed so they can support others in a grounded way. Marcus Aurelius had a powerful daily meditation. Each day he reminded himself, "Today I will meet selfish, angry, and disloyal people, but I will not let them take away my dignity and peace." You can do the same. Start your day not with social media, but with 5 minutes of quiet, eyes closed, imagining how you will live rationally amid the chaos out there. This isn't avoidance. This is choosing what you allow into your mind. And that is a form of strength that lasts. If you've made it this far, you're probably starting to realize something more clearly. Inner strength isn't vague. It's built through very small, very real, very repeatable daily behaviors. And you're about to encounter the final habit, the foundation that not only helps you stand firm, but also allows you to live deeply, like a true Stoic philosopher. Habit 6 will open up a completely different way of seeing the art of slowing down and going deep. Habit 6, spend time. Each day to reflect on yourself. It's not intelligence, not decisiveness, not even discipline. What truly defines a Stoic is the daily ability to reflect on oneself. As life pulls you in 100 directions, Work, news, social media, responsibilities, expectations. You easily forget one thing. How are you actually living? Are you reacting to life, or are you choosing how you live? Marcus Aurelius, in his journal Meditations, didn't record strategies for ruling or military plans. He recorded inner dialogues, moments where he asked himself, "Did I behave like a good person today? Did I let emotions drive me instead of reason? Did I overcome anger, envy, or fear?" That is the process of self-reflection, a sacred ritual that helps the Stoic cultivate inner strength and aim toward calmness and resilience. Epictetus said, "Each night weigh your soul. What did I do today? What did I do wrong? What did I do right? How will I live differently tomorrow?" Self-reflection isn't about guilt or shame. It's about awareness, facing yourself, not judging, not avoiding. It's about realizing that you are not the mistakes you made. You are the way you repair and grow from them. The Stoic doesn't seek perfection. They only ask to be a little more mindful than yesterday. And day by day, they lay a foundation of inner strength from within. If you've ever felt like you were drifting through life with no idea where you're going, this is your starting point. Spend a few minutes each day reviewing yourself. You don't need a fancy journal. You don't need some elaborate ritual. Just a little quiet, a little honesty, and one simple question. Did I live today in alignment with what I truly believe? You'll be surprised after just 1 week. You begin living with more clarity, fewer regrets, and deeper meaning. If you feel a bit of pain somewhere in your mind right now, that's a good sign, because self-reflection always shows us the corners we've been avoiding. Philosophical conclusion. Building inner strength isn't a revolution. It's the quiet repetition of small things that few have the patience to do. A Stoic is not born with inner power. They forge it day by day by mastering thoughts, letting go of illusions, accepting reality, and facing themselves. We can't control the world outside, but we can always control how we live in it. And these 6 habits, though simple, are your shield against the chaos of life. You don't need to change everything all at once. Just begin with one habit, one action, one mindful moment, and repeat it with consistency. If what Stoicism Empire offers has real value for you, please share this video with a friend who feels lost. Maybe this will be the hand that pulls them out of the storm. If what you just heard felt truly meaningful, take a few seconds to like the video, subscribe to the Stoicism Empire channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Stoicism Empire, turning Stoic philosophy into daily inner power.